Alright, boys and girls. Stream could not be created. Oh god. It's not possible. Oh my days. Do 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 do. Okay, we're live. Yes, sir. Sorry about that, Z's. I was wondering where the chat was. Yo, it's doing the pause and play thing. Wait, it's still doing that? No way. Ain't no way. I try. Everything's working right now. Now, the thing that's confusing me though is that I'm watching the Germany versus Curacao channel. Obviously, there's two channels, right? Oh yeah, we got all the boys in the wait, is it actually doing that? There's no way. Everything's working good on my side. It should be good. Okay, I tested this yesterday. Everything should be good to go. I see everything on the greens. Everything green. I see the screen perfectly too. Now, the only thing that's weird though is I'm watching Ecuador versus Germany. But it's showing, and who wants to watch Curacao anyway? It's showing me Curacao, and I'm on the Germany versus Ecuador match. So that's not even me. That's a them problem, if you know what I mean. Wait, let me see. Are we in the right channel now? Jeez! Is everything working or no? Jeez. Is everything working or what? Because I see it working nicely, personally. Okay, but the only thing that's weird, though, is I see... Wait a minute. I see Curacao... Alright, let me go back, actually. If I go back, and I click on Ecuador versus Germany, and I click on it. Yo. Alright, let's do this again. Oh, I see some... I got it. Alright, we're good. Now we got the Germans. Alright, so we got Manuel Neuer, Rom, Rudiger, Ta, Ugo, bro, nice to have you, my brother. We got Kimmich as well, Pavlovic, Nebcha, or Mecha rather, Wirtz, Musiala. Unfortunately, we have Sané in the group. I don't know why Sané is playing. And Kai Havertz. Now, if Havertz does the same thing that he did against Ivory Coast, which was basically go off to the right side to try to, I don't know, help, in my opinion, Mr. Sané, it's not going to end well for these guys. But then again, we have Undav that's going to come on the second half, and he's going to start scoring the goals, if you know what I mean. He's gonna start scoring them goalie goals. I hope everyone's doing fantastic. It's working fine now. That's good to hear. Yeah, everything is great on my side. It's not blurry. Like I turned everything on like 30 minutes ago. I wanted to make sure that everything was beautiful, and everything has been super beautiful. Okay, and I'm hoping that we don't get, you know, those bad buffers that we were getting before, because those buffers are not nice to get. And if I'm not mistaken here, GM Mr. Klum, how are you doing? Wait, it said it again. Chat disconnected, but we're good. If you guys, if you see any weirdness, just let me know. Okay, it's very important. It's very, very important. Very, very, very important even. And of course, I have all these I have all these terms, these football terms. We got to keep. Wait a minute. I'm seeing it. Why is the chat disconnecting? Why is the chat disconnect? Is it just connecting for you guys? There's no way. I went through everything. Anyway, we got Ecuador here. We got some Ecuadorian action. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, I think we're good here. I think we're phenomenal. I think we're doing phenomenal. We're 2 minutes in. 120 seconds in to be exact. Let's see. We're starting in the back. So the Germans are in like a. What's this color actually? Ooh, Wirtz here in the box in the Ecuadorian box. Doesn't manage to get full control of the ball. Can't shoot. And thus, it is a corner kick for... Nope. It is a throw-in for Rum on the side. And we seem to have... Okay. A nice little throw-in in the box. Controlled by the chest. Inside the box. Wirtz gives a through ball. And we have the first goal. 1-0 for Sané. Oh my god, it's Sané. Oh my god, it's Sané. 1-0. 1-0 for Sané, and that was actually super quick. Are we going to maybe get a foul? Let's see what happens here. Are we going to maybe get a foul? Hey, Clumfuss, I know you're happy here. Go! Yeah, brother? Yes, sir. It can't... no. Wait. Let me see, because we have the Ecuadorians here. Let's see. So we got the chest control by Pavlovic. Pavlovic puts a high foot, unfortunately. There is a high foot... Yeah, he gets kicked in the face, actually. We have a... Now, the thing is, he does touch the ball first. I don't think it's an offside. Definitely not an offside. But there is a foul. And what beautiful goal. A 3-0 you see there, Hugo. You see a 3-0. Incredible. So, what are we seeing for the Ecuadorians here? 2 minutes in, and already a 1-0 for Ecuador. The ref is listening into her ear. Is there a foul? Foul? Oh, no. It is a goal. Definitely a goal. Because he touches the ball and then the guy... and then the defender comes and headbutts it. So it was Ordóñez that came and headbutts it. Or headbutts. That puts his head in the way of the foot. So there is definitely no foul, no nothing. We got 1-0 off the rip here, my boys. Okay, very good. I really like this a lot here. I really like it a lot. All right, we got a nice little lofted through ball here for the Ecuadorians, and it is captured by Neuer. We are in Neuer's box. Let's see what happens here. All right, Neuer's just... all right, we're 2 minutes in, 1-0 for Germany. A nice throw in the half line for Kai Havertz. We got Sané. Sané drives the ball through cuts it in. Now we're in a back pass. Back pass to Rudiger. Rudiger over to Wirtz. Wirtz gives a pass and gives a pass to Musiala that gets fouled on at around the 30 odd meter line. So it's not too bad. It's not too bad. No. Wait, let me know. Is it? I see everything good, but the chat is disconnecting. Everything is green for me. Wait, Clump, let me know. How's the chat doing? How's the stream doing? I prepared this. It should be fantastic. Everything is green. I see all green, no red. But the chat seems to be disconnecting and then reconnecting? That's an odd one, right? Hey, Johnson. How you doing, my boy? I hope you're doing good. We got a nice little free kick for the Germans here. We're about 35 meters out. Gives it to Wirtz. Wirtz comes back, gives it back to Kimmich. Kimmich back to Wirtz on the left side. Wirtz to Musiala, who in one touch gives it over to to Ram. Ram tries to give it back to Pavlovic. Pavlovic loses the ball, and Caicedo tries to clear it, and it is countered by the Germans, and it is in my opinion, a goal kick. Unless it went off to the side. But I'm pretty sure it's a goal kick. Definitely no foul by Pavlovic. Definitely no foul. Definitely no foul by Pavlovic. We got the Ecuadorians here. There is a foul committed by the Germans here. All right, the Ecuadorians clear it to the half line. We have Angulo. Angulo that tries to cross, that tries to gain possession of it. He is in a 1-versus-1 against Kimmich. Kimmich wins his duel. And there's a foul by the Ecuadorians. On to Kimmich. And now we go from there. Oh, man, I always forget my water. Always forget the water. Always. Doing good, bud. You looking fresh. You looking fresh AF. Sheesh. Good start for Clump, boys. Yes, sir. Wait, we're doing phenomenal right now. Okay, boys and girls, we're doing phenomenal. The Germans are starting off really strong. Beautiful goal, actually. It was a throw-in from the left side to Pavlovic. Pavlovic controls it with his chest. Oh, wait. We got Wirtz here in the middle. Nope, tries to give it to Musiala, but fails to give it. And here we have nothing left. But anyway, the first goal, pretty easy goal here. Not easy, but very well played. Throw in to Pavlovic's chest. Controls it with his foot. Hits an Ecuadorian player in the face, but the Ecuadorian player is the one that actually went and headbutt the shoe. So that's not a foul. Pavlovic controls it, turns around, gives it to Wirtz. Wirtz turns around, gives it in a nice little exterior pass to Sané. Sané in one touch beam, bottom left corner, unstoppable. And then we are 1-0. We got the Ecuadorians here with Caicedo. Angulo. No, Angulo's on the other side, so we got Caicedo. Caicedo to Angulo this time. Angulo looks to give it back to Ordenes. Ordenes to Yeboah. Yeboah back to Ordenes, and Ordenes off to Vit. Vit tries to give a nice little lofted pass. Unfortunately, it gets anticipated. The Germans are trying to counterattack, but they don't manage to. Angulo gets control of the ball. We have a nice. Oh, what a goal! 1-0, 1-1, 1-1. What a goal! What a goal! Oh my God, Angulo! What a goal! 1-1. The Germans lose possession of the ball in the midfield, unfortunately for them. Angulo is on the left side. Decides to shoot directly, and it is bottom right corner. What a shot, too. Uh-oh, Clump. Clumpy, not looking so hot here. We are at a 1-1 for. We are at a 1-1. We are at a 1-1. So we have Musiala that loses possession of the ball straight into Angulo's feet. He shoots directly, and it is 1-1. Same shit as last time. But it's unfortunate. But let me just take a quick look at what we like to look at here. which is, of course, the money line. We got to look at the money line. So Germany was up top, and now they're right back down, as you can see. But there's still a 54% chance. And the way... All right, we got to give it a second here. We got to give it a second, see how they're going to react here. Are they going to concede again? What's going to happen? Let's take a look. Chat disconnected. Interesting. Interesting that the chat disconnects. So Germany's at 55%. Draw and Ecuador is at 22%. Both of them. All right, we're restarted with the game here. We're on the left side. There is a foul by the Ecuadorians. For the Germans, we're about 30 meters out. Kimmich and Rum, is it? Yeah, Kimmich and Rum are around the ball. Let's see who's gonna shoot it here. Let's see who's gonna take this free kick. Who is going to take this free kick? We have Kai Havertz that is right in the middle here. All right, Kimmich. I think it's going to be Kimmich that's going to take it. We have a one-man wall, so they're not scared of a direct kick, and they're not going to get it because they're a little too far. And they're really on the left side, on the sideline. Kimmich is going to take it. He crosses it in. Beautiful cross, and it clears out by the Ecuadorians right into a German feet. We're on the right side. Sané loses it. Ooh, but we have... But we do have Musiala that goes and collects the ball once again. Lofted pass by Kimmich on the left side. A driven pass in the penalty box. Cleared out by the Ecuadorians. Germans gain control of it. Once again, Pavlovic gives a back pass to Kimmich. Kimmich gives it back to Neuer. Neuer goes and gives it off to Pavlovic. Once again, we have Rudiger. Rudiger back to Pavlovic. So Rudiger is on the left side for some reason. Kimmich tries to give a pass to... Okay, the Ecuadorians press the Germans in their own half. And, yeah, there is a foul. Definitely a foul by is it Pisa? Valencia, I believe. All right, now we're with the Germans. The Germans are trying to find an offensive here. Pavlovic to Rudiger. Rudiger off to Ta. I love his name. Ta. Who cannot love his name? Chat disconnected. Goal Ivory Coast. It's always like that. If they get a goal, they start to struggle. Interesting. I'm going to trust you here. But I don't see them struggling. I guess we'll see. We're 12 minutes in. Kimmich on. He cuts in. We're in the midfield here. Musiala one touch to Pavlovic. Pavlovic verts. Oh wait, what's that word called again? Wait, I gotta look at my words again. Wait, give me a second. I think it's overlap. I just need to make sure. I don't want to say something stupid. Yeah, overlap. Okay. But we have the Ecuadorians in the German half. They lose possession of the ball. Ta gets it. Ta gives it to Neuer. Neuer to Kimmich. And Kimmich is driving the ball up the midfield. Up on the midfield. Gives a nice pass. A nice driven pass to Mr. Sané. Sané gives it back to Kimmich. Kimmich to Pavlovic. Pavlovic over to Rudiger. Rudiger, now we are switching plays. We are on the left side. Rum back to Rudiger. So we're just playing around the defense here. The Ecuadorians are super high in their defensive line. Mecha to Musiala. Musiala looks like he gets fouled. He does it. Gives it to Mecha. Oh, shot. And just wide on the left side of the goal kick for the Ecuadorians. Nice shot by Mecha. Nemecha. Now we're at a goal kick here. It's always like that. They get a goal and then they start to struggle, but they're still doing good. I like the Ecuadorian trainer. He looks like a Backstreet Boy, if you know what I mean. He's looking like a Backstreet Boy, looking like someone we could just dance with. Okay, let me check my, yeah, everything is excellent, but the chat, okay, that I did not expect. I did not expect the chat to just disconnect and reconnect. That's kind of sus. Anyway, Rudiger, we're going off the back with Neuer. Neuer looks to give it to Kimmich on the right side. Are we going to switch plays? No, we're not. Ta gives it to Musiala. Musiala that came down and asked for the ball. Gives it back to Kimmich. He asked for the ball to obviously attract his defender to alleviate this midfield. His defense is so good, and then they start to struggle a bit when there was a goal, unsafe plays, except I don't know why. Yeah, unfortunately, that goal happened with a lost ball in the midfield, sadly. We did get a lost ball in the midfield, and again, unfortunately, it went straight into Angulo's feet, and Angulo didn't even think about it. He shot, and he scored a beautiful goal, to be honest. We can't lie here. It was a nice goal. It wasn't like a cheated goal. All right, we're clearing it out. We're in the mid line here. Same was not on. Sané was not on position. Actually, Sané was the first one to lose the ball. And then we went down, and we had a little scrap in the midfield. Ooh, Musiala. No, Mecha loses the ball. No, it was Musiala. Mecha came down and said, no, Musiala lost it. Pavlovic came and took the ball. Ta gives it to Pavlovic. Pavlovic gets fouled on. We're in the German half, so this is not a dangerous foul. Plata fouls Ta, of course. All right, Ta to Kimmich. Kimmich to Ta. Ta gives it over to Rudiger. So Rudiger's playing as a left back, it looks like. And we have Rom. Oh, but we do have Wirtz here that is pressing. No, it doesn't. It was Rom. Rom was pressing here. So what is this team comp actually? So we have Kimmich, Ta, Rudiger. Rom is very high up. Are they playing offensively with 3 men in the back, and they're letting Rom go up, or what's the deal? What's the deal with that? Okay, Wirtz in at the midfield, and he loses the ball. Angulo gives it back to Caicedo. Caicedo gives it to Vite. Vite back to Caicedo. Caicedo back to Vite. We're right in the half, in the mid line here. We're switching plays. We're still on the right side, actually. We're still on the right side. Angulo asks for it. Dummies. Sané falls for it. Back pass to Pacho. Or Ordonez, rather. Ordonez gives it to Caicedo. Caicedo off to Yeboah. Okay, now we're with Plata. Plata gives it to Yeboah. Yeboah cuts in. He's in the middle of the field. 2 versus 1. Ends up giving it back to Caicedo. Caicedo. Now we're restarting. Pacho. Pacho to Vite over to Caicedo. Caicedo to Ordonez. Ordonez almost misses his pass to Plata, but he manages to get it. And now we are in a throw, and this is not bad, actually. Ecuador are not just what's the word here? Are not just submitting, we're going to say. They're not just, dropping the knee to the floor. They're fighting for their spot, and is not bad at all here. It is not bad at all. Are we? Oh no! He tried to rob the ball from Kimmich and ends up fouling Kimmich, unfortunately. Foul on Kimmich. We are out again. Musiala gets fouled on as well. We are still in the German half. We are still They rotate positions. Yeah, so look at that. You see? Rudiger didn't see Rom was 8. But I'm telling you, Rom is really high up here, and it's not really normal. I don't think it's rotations of the positions. I just think Rom is, for some reason, just way too high. They rotate positions. Caicedo gives a driven pass to Yeboah to Plata 1 versus 1 against Rom gives a nice pass, a nice driven pass to Plata gives it back to Deborah. It gets cleared out by the Germans, and now we are back in Ecuadorian possession. Pacho off to Caicedo to Vit. Vit. Wait, let me do something here. Vit. Oh, I almost did a boo-boo. There. But Vit gives it to Caicedo. Off on the left side to Hekipe to Angulo dummies. Angulo dummies again. Angulo dummies for no. Step over. We got 2 versus 1. 2 Germans, and he gives a through pass. Oh, to Hekipe. Henkapi. I guess it depends on how you pronounce it, but the through pass to Henkapi unfortunately was blocked off, and it is a corner kick for the Ecuadorians. Are we going to get a dangerous corner kick or what? Ooh, boxed out by Neuer, the corner. Nice cross, but maybe a little bit too much on Neuer. Wait, let me see. Base is... Wait. Base is down. Let me just see that. Base is down for those who are here with me. Unfortunately, base is down, and the chat keeps reconnecting. That's an interesting one here. Kepler, Nanini. Interesting. Yeah, look, see, chat disconnected and just reconnecting. Okay, we got Plata. Ooh, try Plata again. Plata. Ooh, yo. There may be. Plata that crosses it in for Valencia, and the Ecuadorian players are complaining here. Franco to Caicedo. Caicedo off to the right side with Yeboah. Yeboah gives it off to Franco. Franco crosses it in, a driven pass. And Plata manages to get it, comes out with it, tries to switch the play, gets countered by the Germans, and it is back into the Ecuadorian feet. So this is not bad. Give me a second. It'll come through. Don't worry. The Ecuadorians here. The Ecuadorians here are looking more and more dangerous, if you ask me. The Ecuadorians are definitely looking more and more dangerous as we go. Alright, Rudiger with Rom on the side. Rom to Pavlovic, that in one pass gives it back to Kimmich. Let's see what we got going on the right side. Kimmich to Pavlovic. Pavlovic in one touch gives it to Kimmich. So this is nice. This attracts a lot of defenders. The fact that the Germans come down, it makes it so that when they do come down, they can give a touch in one pass without being pressed. This is very important. This is just to open up the defense a little bit more because the Ecuadorians are really open. Kai Havertz lets the pass go through his legs. The Germans regain control in the Ecuadorian half. Rum crosses it in. Beautiful cross. Kai Havertz headers it. Almost a goal. Unfortunately, on the goalkeeper, Galindez, right on the goalkeeper. So very easy save for the goalkeeper. We're probably going to go into a hydration break because it's 25 minutes in. And usually that's when we get the hydration breaks. Let's see when we're going to get it. Let's see where we're going to get it. Let's see. Okay. All right, Rudiger to Rum waits for the ball and it gets anticipated by the Ecuadorians. Ecuadorians go into the box and he gets cut off by the German defense. Throw in for Yebora. Yebora gives it over. Then loses it. Yebora loses it. Then the Germans get it back. We have a nice little mess here in the middle, but the Ecuadorians end up coming out with the ball. We do have Vite. Vite gives it back to Pacho. To Ordonez, sorry. That then gives it to Pacho. Pacho gives it to Vite. Vite gives it to Incapié. We're just playing off the back here. There's nothing much. Incapié again to Pacho to Ordonez. Now the thing is, I prefer in terms of defense the Ecuadorian defense over the German defense. I feel like the Ecuadorian defense is a little bit. I'm talking about only defense though. In the midfield, the Germans should be eating them up, but they're not. They're not. Not as of yet, of course. We have to wait. We have to see what's going to happen. A lofted pass by the Ecuadorians that try to find Angulo. They don't because access denied. The Germans clear it for a goal, for a throw-in on the left side. Oh, and of course, we go into the water break. Actually, wait, let me go get water. All right, I have the water. I have the water, boys and girls. I'm ready for the water break. All right, we drank some water. We're back. We're back. Can we play some football again? This is ridiculous, the water breaks. I can't. Like, it's... What time is it in the U.S. right now? Wait, what stadium are they playing at? Let me check. What stadium is the Ecuador versus Germany match? It is at... what match? Where? They don't say the stadium? Where's the stadium at? Oh, it's the MetLife Stadium. Okay, so we're at the MetLife Stadium. That it can't be. What time is it in New York? This is what I want to know. It's 4:30. I guess it is pretty hot. But they have AC in the stadium, don't they? The MetLife, wait. Does the MetLife Stadium have AC? Air conditioner. Oh my god, the MetLife Stadium is just one massive air conditioning unit. Okay, wait, MetLife is an open air stadium. It's not enclosed. It doesn't have air conditioning, so that's a big factor. So it's actually hot? Oh, it is pretty open, actually. I'm looking at it now. It actually is really open. So they don't have air conditioning. So I guess it actually is hot. At 4:30, they started at 4, so it is pretty hot. All right, we'll give it to them for this one. For this one, it's the water break is deserved. For this one, no good pressing. New York, I think it is New York. Good job, Clump. Good job, Clump. You got it. You hit the nail on the forehead. So very good. By the way, Clump, do you see? Is everything working fine for you, or not? Like, is it lagging? Is it not lagging? Are we good? Are we not good? Tell me. Tell me. Well, let's see. Unable to connect to chat. Please try again later. Oh my days. I can't even connect to chat. What the? That is the most sus. You know what's sus? Wait, let me just do this actually. What if I leave? It's good. Okay, it is good. Okay, wait, the chat is actually working. But it's not working when I pop it out. That's interesting. Yeah, it is good, right? I feel like everything's good. Everything's green on my side. What's wrong with this chat? This chat. Anyway, we got Verts on the left side. Rum a throw-in. Are we going to get a replay? Wait, is this the replay of... No, it's not. We're back into the gameplay. The Ecuadorians try to clear it out. We're on a counterattack. Ta anticipates a nice through ball, but we got Angulo here on the left side. 1 versus 1. Kimmich gives the through pass to Plata shoots, and it gets countered by Ta. Oh yo. I Klumpfuss. You must be stressing, eh, my dude. Germany gain control. They're getting completely dominated in the midfield, surprisingly, by the Ecuadorians. I was not expecting this here. But they are getting dominated for now. Actually, let's go ahead and check the stats. Oh no, I'm getting again to reconnect the stuff. Unbelievable. We are on the right side with the Germans. The Germans, are they going to try? No, they're giving a back pass. And I believe we are going to give another back pass. We're in the midfield now. We went from the right side to next to the corner flag to the midfield line. And now we're back at it on the right side. On the right side, Sané tried to give a through pass, gets countered. The Ecuadorians gain control. Caicedo misses his pass. Misses his pass right into the German feet. Okay, I want to know what I go for here. Let me just open my ㍍xo, of course. I have to look at... we got the Ecuadorians 3 versus 4. A through ball for Valencia. Valencia loses possession of the ball, and it is cleared out by Neuer into the midfield. Kai Havertz headers it. Pacho is there to collect it, of course. Let me open the World Cup. The World Cup. Where's Germany at? Okay, there we are. Germany's actually at a 44% chance of winning. And this is, I can't go against that, to be honest. I really can't. But what's looking better, Clump? Do you think, you said draw. Too slow. Everything they do, they wait. Yeah, I agree with you. Everything's way too slow. Everything is way too slow. They're losing the ball in easy positions. Rum on the left side, he waited to receive the ball. I think Plata, it was, that anticipated that. He let the ball come. You have to attack the ball. Neuer gives a lofted pass to Verts. Pavlovic gives it to Wirtz. We got a nice little attack here, shot, and it is countered for a corner kick. I mean, a win can be in, but I'm favoring draw. If we look at the chart, we can see that Germany's at 45%, 29% for a draw. And the way they're playing, I can't say that I'm favoring a German goal. I can't say I am. But we do have a corner kick for the Germans. We have Rudiger in the box, Ta in the box. Wirtz crosses it. Oh, nice cross. No one gets it. Cleared out by the Ecuadorians. Ecuadorians are on the counterattack. It's not going to do anything because the Germans are here to stop the advance. And then they give it back. They give it back to ㍍xo. ㍍xo to Caicedo. Caicedo to Hanikape to Angulo. Angulo 1 versus 1 dummies. Goes in, goes out. Cuts in, cuts out rather. There you go. Cuts in, cuts out. Loses possession of thy ball. And we are back from the back with the Germans. Yeah, this is, you know what? I'm actually going to go ahead and agree with you here, Clump. It is looking like a draw may be more favorable here with what I'm seeing, but I don't think we're not going to see any more goals. I think we're going to still see goals because the teams are not defending fully. They're risking it. They're attacking together, and so they're leaving a lot of space in the back. We see that, and unfortunately for them, they're also Wirtz in the midfield gives it to Musiala to Wirtz, and whoa, wait. The Germans managed to gain control of it. Musiala wants to shoot. He fakes it in. Pavlovic gets fouled on. I don't know. We're going to see what happens, but the Ecuadorians have the ball with Plata. Plata, come on. Plata gives it to Angulo. Angulo, we're in the Ecuadorian side. The German player and the Ecuadorian player that fouled each other, we'll say, they are both back up. Onyodes goes and clears it. Tries to give a lofted pass, but Ta is too tall. Way too tall. I mean, a win can be, but I'm favoring a draw. I think a draw makes sense here. A draw definitely does make sense. We're at 37 minutes. After the halftime, the only thing that happens is draw starts going up. Let's see if we can get a draw. There's no way we get a draw, right? But then again, what would a draw do for both teams? Let's go take wait. While I say that the Germans are in the attack in the midfield, they shoot, gets countered by, gets blocked out by the Ecuadorians. Halftime, I dab. Wait. Halftime, I dab? Then maybe win? What do you mean you dab? Oh, the referee got in the way, unfortunately, so she blows. Ondav. Oh, Ondav. Oh. Halftime, Ondav. Halftime, I dab. That was a good one. Though. Yo, by the way, weed is legal in Germany, right? From what I saw. Stupid autocorrect. Weed is legal now in Germany, right? All right, Kimmich is screaming because he thinks that the throw-in should have been for him, but it is not for him. It is for the Ecuadorians. Oh, it is legal. Nice. That's good to know. That means I can go. That means I can go to Germany. I can go to Germany freely. You know, in France, there's a big issue with CBD right now. Do you know what CBD is? But some restrictions. Stupid. What are the restrictions? Like, what can you can't do? Oh, we got a counterattack here with the Germans. We got Musiala. Loses the ball, but the Germans gain control of it again. We're on the right side. On the right side, a cross. Oof. You need to be in a club to legally obtain some. What do you mean in a club? Wait, what? You need to be in a weed club? Really? Like a club? In like a union? Wait a minute. Like no way. Wait, what? You need to be in a club to obtain weed legally. So basically you sign like a membership in this club? And how much is like a gram, for example? Like if I want to get like a nice, just a random, you know, I don't know, lemon haze, something like that. What would you pay for a gram? Is it expensive or is it cheap? I'm assuming. Oh, you don't know the prices? Okay. But then when you're in a club, how do you go and buy it? How do you buy it? How do you go and how do you actually get it? You have to get it like from the club? Or you can go into a coffee shop and get it. That's so weird. They come up with these stupid rules. You know, in France, oh wait, we've got a through ball. A through ball for Musiala. Musiala here on the left side. Is he gonna cut it? No, whoa! He gives a pass with the interior of his foot. Beautiful through ball though. Yeah, something like that. No coffee shops in Germany. Wait, really? So how do they get their weed? What? So you got to be in a club, and then the club has the weed, or the bud. We're gonna call it bud, so we don't say the W word. So they have the bud. What the hell? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so it's very okay. I see why they did that. They do that so that young people don't smoke. Like, what's the age limit? Is it 18 or is it older than 18? 21? I don't think it should be 18. I think 18 is too young. I think it should be at least 21. I think anything, they ship it to you or you go to the guy who is the leader. What the fuck? What? No way. That's crazy. Well, hey, let me tell you something that's going on in France right now. You've heard of CBD, right? You've heard of CBD, right? Oh, wait, we have Neuer. Neuer gives it to Ta. Wait, let me see. It says the chat disconnected for some reason. I don't know why it says that. Because everything is working well. Kimmich gives it to Rudiger. With 18, you're an adult and can do anything in Germany. Yeah, heard of it. Okay, so CBD, what they're... Ooh, we got a foul in the Ecuadorian half by Handicapie. And it is a yellow card. No, for Pacho, actually. Oh, no. Who is the yellow card for? There's two fouls. Oh, yeah, it is Handicapie. It is Handicapie that does foul. Handicapie fouls. Okay, so let me tell you what's happening in France with the CBD. There's a little craze with CBD. And what they're doing is they have the CBD strain, of course, and they're spraying chemicals on the CBD strain that kind of like gets you high. But, oh, we got another foul, this time on the German half by Pavlovic. Yellow card for Pavlovic. So we're not looking too bad. We're at the 43rd minute, 2 minutes left of the half. Of course, we're going to add 5 minutes of added time, something like that. So anyway, the CBD, they spray some chemicals on that stuff. And it gets you high. Now, the thing is that these chemicals are very dangerous, and they're not illegal, because as soon as a chemical becomes illegal, they just make a new one. So there's new chemicals coming out every day, different ones. As soon as the labs find a chemical, they change the chemical. That's what they do. Ecuador on the right side with Plata. Plata goes it, cuts in. Plata, still Plata. Still Plata, still Plata. He gives it to Franco. Franco back to Caicedo. Oh, Caicedo tries to give a through ball to Valencia. Doesn't make it. Unfortunately. Neuer gives it off to Kimmich to Mecha to Wirtz back to Mecha onto the right side with Sané. Sané is completely useless. Gives a useless pass to Wirtz gives it back to Sané. Sané gives it back to Wirtz. We gotta go and give and go. The Germans here trying to keep possession. Oh, almost a beautiful through ball for Kai Havertz is going to go and give a back pass. What is the drug in the U.S. which is a big... Oh, fentanyl. Fentanyl. That's the big one. Fentanyl is the big one that's doing a lot of... That's killing a lot of people. So hopefully we don't get that in Europe, because that will be bad. We don't want those type of drugs here. That is for sure. Ooh, Ta almost loses it. They really got to be careful, the Germans. They got to give a pass as soon as they get it. Sané on the right side. Frankfurt and mine this start to get a mess with. Dealers putting that in. What? No way. So in Germany. So that's called lacing, by the way. That's called lacing. So when they mix a product with another one, that's laced. So the weed is laced. Is it the weed that's laced? That's interesting. The Ecuadorians come out here, try to give a through pass, but it is defended and blocked. So they come back immediately because fentanyl is super worse and you're directly addicted. Yeah, supposedly you are directly addicted. I hope I never see fentanyl around my parts. That would be very bad. It's funny that we're talking about this while we watch the football game, but there's nothing really going on. There's no big actions. There's just a lot of trying, but the last gesture, a lot of misses, bad passes, bad controls. But Sané manages to keep the ball. Yeah, and look, you see, loses the ball here in the midfield for Caicedo. Caicedo back to Pacho. Pacho to Caicedo. Caicedo back to Onyodes. Caicedo gives a lofted pass for Valencia in the box. Ta is here to defend and save the day. Clears it into the Ecuadorian feet. The Ecuadorian, we got a step over by Andula. Andula gives it over to Aniki. Hincapie crosses it, cleared out by the Germans. Too bad for the Germans. All right, so draw is not looking bad here. 31.7%, 42.7% for German win, and 26.1% for an Ecuadorian win. If we look at the statistics here, there is a foul by the Germans onto the Ecuadorians, but it is all right. So if we look at the statistics, Germany is in control in terms of possession, but it doesn't really look like it when we look at the matchup. 43% now for the Germans, 31.8% for the draw, and 25.4% for an Ecuadorian win. The Germans are going. The Germans going on the left side. A beautiful cross onto the second post for Kai Havertz. No, it was for Wirtz. Is there a foul? No foul. Cleared out by the Ecuadorians. Ecuadorians regain control of the ball. And they give it to Wirtz to Leroy Sané. Sané cuts in, tries to give it to Kai Havertz, gets fouled on, but all right, and it is halftime. Okay, so Um, as soon as Undaz gets on, there's going to be a goal, right? Is that what we're saying here? Is that what we're thinking? Okay. Okay. So I'm going to wait for that. For now, I'm thinking draw, like you, because it's not nice. You know, Leroy is super useless on the right side. I agree with you, Clump. I feel like Leroy he hasn't crossed a single time. Actually, let me check the statistics here. I feel like Leroy Sané has not crossed a single time. Let's take a look at the lineup real fast. Leroy Sané, he did score the goal. We'll give him that. Okay, he scored the goal. But after that, I don't feel like he did much. Let me see. Chances created 1, shots on target 1. He only shot once. Total shots 1, touches 36, dribbles 0. Successful dribbles 0 out of 2. Passes into the final third 1. Depossessed 0 actually. He lost 0 balls. Defensive tackles, he got 2. Blocks. Where are the crosses? He didn't even cross. He has 0 crosses. So Sané is just not very useful on the right side right now. Dribbles pass 0. Ground duels 1, 3 out of 5. Aerial duels 0 because there is no duels. I think this is the best game of him. Really? Really? I don't feel like he was really good though. Yeah, exactly. He's not helpful. That's the thing, is that he's not crossing. He has 0 crosses, by the way. There's no stats. So who crossed for, I think Verts crossed, right? Chances, big chances, shots on target, block shots, expected goals, assists, touches, corners 1. Okay, who generally gives a cross? Run. Accurate crosses. Look, you see cross. Accurate crosses 2 out of 4. And Kimmich on the right side, no crosses. So the big deal, there's a big problem with the right side. The right side does not cross. If I look at Mecha, did he cross? No, Mecha did not cross. Leroy did not cross either. Kimmich, which is on the right side, did not cross either. Let me check Musiala. Musiala didn't either. Sounds good. Really do. All right. Musiala, yeah. Let's see. Musiala, no crosses as well. They need to rotate a bit. The thing is, the whole right side doesn't cross. Let me see if Kai Havertz crosses at all. No, he doesn't either. Sané out? Well, Sané definitely has to come out. Definitely. Definitely. Let me make a quick little announcement here for everyone. Let me see how. Let me see. Let me just make sure, because the withdrawals and whatnot. Wait, is base back or not back? Base. What? Base. Base. Base chain. me see base change. So if I go on base.org and we go on product, documents, our vision, dashboard, no, base crypto, because is base still down? Let me go check. Do you know if base is still down? Musiala, Musiala needs to stay on. I think he's not having a bad game. Oh, he is losing the ball quite a bit. And actually the goal, the Ecuadorian goal, in my opinion, was kind of Sané's fault, unfortunately. Base crypto X. Let's see if they made a post. Is it back or is it not back? Is it back or not back? Let me see. Blocks are being processed. We have verified widespread recovery, and thank you. Any remaining stuck nodes will recover upon restart and syncing. The teams have found the root cause for this halt and will share the full post-mortem based on our learnings and fix as top priority. Blocks are being base build. Blocks are being processed normally. So is base back? Okay, wait, let me actually try that out. Let me see if base is back. If it's back, then I don't need to do anything. If it's not back, let's check. I'm going to try to withdraw one doll hair, of course. Let me withdraw. Let me see if it works properly. Didn't follow base today. Yeah, base was halted. Imagine that. It was halted. Let me see if it's back though. Let me see if it's back. If it still lasts. Let me see. Space back. Space back. Base is still broken? Does anyone know? Germany will still win. It depends. If Undaz comes on, then yeah. I think that's what we're saying. Undaz, a really good player. Okay, base is back. What do? Yeah, base is definitely back. So everything is good to go. So no need to post anything. Everything is nice and golden. 67 years old. I'm reading the chat here. Base is having problems now, but money is safe. Base is good now. Base is definitely good now. Alright, we're going to wait for the second half to begin. Yeah. Base is good now. Everything is up and running with base. With your phone. Base should be good now. base was down. Now it's working. Base is back. It should be working now. For anyone who's on, deposits work for you, yeah? Deposit and withdrawals should be working now, if I'm not mistaken. I just did it. It worked. So, still waiting. Deposit or withdraw? But base seems to be working now, though. All the blocks and everything. Blocks are being produced normally, and we have verified widespread recovery in the ecosystem. Any remaining stuck base nodes will recover upon restart. Deposit. Alright, let me try to deposit. Connected wallet. Put 2. Let's see. Send. Let me try to deposit. Let's see. Alright, I'm depositing. Let's see if it works. Once saw a player touch a woman's referee's behind, but by mistake, and she threw a fit and gave a red card. Wasn't it Depay? I think it was Depay that got red carded after having touched a woman's behind. Let me make sure that this works. Oh, so it is deposits from view details. So deposits aren't working? Oh no. Don't tell me it's deposits. What it happened? Wasn't it Depay? Can't recall exactly, but it happened, and that's one of the problems. One of the problems with women referees? I mean, you know, the whole thing with a woman referee and whatnot, like, that's no problem, but if you're gonna go into a man's sport, and men do that, you know, like, you know, tapping the butt and whatnot, that you can't take it personally. It's you're amongst men, like, they're, you know, you don't think sometimes, and that's a shame. That's weird though. All right, so deposits are definitely having issues, but I wonder if that's base. It must be base, right? No, it can't be base. We convert your crypto. You fund your order, we convert your crypto. We convert your crypto? Oh, we got Stiller that's coming on. For who? Pavlovich is coming off. Pavlovich is coming off. No, yeah, so let me see. Let me see something here. Let me send this. Is base? Wait, is base is back? Base is back 100% because I just withdrew and it came onto base, so base is back. But to deposit, it's having issues. Not base, but maybe something else. Yeah, so I'm still getting a, okay. I believe base is back. I believe base is back. All right, so game starting in 5-4. We got the Ecuadorians that are looking to push up straight. Let's see what we're heading towards here. But I am trying to deposit, and it is stuck. Let me see. Okay, we're on the right side with Sané. Leroy Sané gives it into the middle. Oh, penalty. Penalty kick for the Germans. Wait. Let's see what happens here. And Germany all of a sudden is at up to 69%. 69% for the Germans. ㆍxo gives a nice through pass to Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz controls it. And Ordonez is behind, unfortunately. So there is a penalty. Definitely a penalty kick here. Are the Germans going to manage to stay in front? That is the question that we're asking ourselves. And then again, they have to put this. Oh, what's going on here? What is going on here? Wait, what's going on? Okay, the VAR. Oh, wait, there is a VAR. Wait, what's going on? The VAR. What happened? There is a foul. Is he offside? Let's take a look. Oh, okay, we're seeing a foul by Sané. Okay, yeah. Okay, so there's a foul by Sané. Yeah. Okay, so there was a foul by Sané. The Ecuadorian player lost it, and from that foul came the goal. That's where the goal came from. Let's see. What will they say? All right, so number 19, Sané fouls, and now we're back. We're back to break even. We're back to break even. There was, it's a little light though. I mean, he does touch him, so there is definitely a foul. He does touch him, so there is a foul, and that foul ended up bringing a nice ball over. Okay, let me continue checking my deposit. So my deposit is having issues. Let me see. Is base back? That's what I want to know. Okay, so base. New blocks have resumed. Nodes are syncing correctly for teams that run validator nodes. Base nodes will need. Yeah, I know. Base nodes will need to be restarted in order to resume syncing blocks from the sequencer. Reminder, all funds continue to be secure. Blocks are being produced, and we're seeing apps and infrastructure come back online as are restarted and synced. Recovery should be quick for each app infrastructure provider once the nodes are restart. Blocks are being produced normally. Let me just check this. Let me see with Adam. Withdrawals. Base seems to be back. Withdrawals are working properly, but deposits aren't. Still a base thing? Let me give a... I'm seeing for deposits, by the way. I'm seeing for deposits. Here's a deposit I'm currently trying to make. Alright, let me see. Alright, let's see. Alright, let's see what happens here. Yeah, big sigh by Clumpfuss. Big sigh by the Clumpfusses here. How? Okay, this looks like a hyperlane issue. Okay. Alright. Alright, thanks. Alrighty. Alright, this looks like a hyperlane issue. So we do have a hyperlane issue. But I don't want to... Alright, let me just go post that. Everyone. Hyperlane. Okay, Sane tries to go and cuts in. It doesn't manage to. Gets countered out by the Ecuadorians. And it is cleared out. Cleared out. And now we got to throw in for the Germans. Kimmich, we are on the Ecuadorian side here. Kimmich gives a long throw in for Wirtz. Wirtz headers it for no one. For Lever or Sane, but Sane doesn't go and get it. The Germans gain control of the ball again. Mecha, 1-2. Give and go. With Musiala, they lose the ball. The Ecuadorians here on the counterattack in the middle of the pitch. We're going on the right side. We're switching maybe plays for Angola. Nope. We are completely stopping the play. Franco. Franco. Let me see something. As part of our deposits require verification, we're aware of deposit issues. We have Mecha. Oh no, Musiala, sorry. Jamel Musiala tries to go around. Yeah, it's not playing very good. Yeah, this is going to be hard, Clump. This is going to be hard. Unless Undas comes on, I don't see what can happen. We got all pending deposits will be processed required. Oh yeah, I can't post that because I'm not sure exactly what's going on. Let me know. We're looking into it. Okay, let me know how I can assist. Happy to provide any TX hashes or anything. We'll continue to try to submit deposits for many hours. The indumbacy is strong. A hyperlane. Alright, so it's our thing. Alright, so deposits are on us, I guess. I sold the draw share with the penalty and then VAR. No. You know what? You know what? I had some draw and I held on to it because I thought to myself, we'll see what happens. And so I'm still holding on to it because I don't feel like, if we look at the stats again, this is the main thing here. If we look at the stats, the XG for Germany is 0.37 and the XG for Ecuador is 0.05. They had a 0.05 XG. Ooh. Oy. We had Angola that did a nice little double touch to get past Kimmich, but of course the Germans regained control. We have Leroy Sané. Leroy Sané 1v1 cuts in and loses the ball. Now we with Hanikepe. Hanikepe gives it over to Pacho. Pacho clears it. Germans gain control of it again. I sold the draw, and then the VAR. Oh, that's sad. That's sad. We're at the 55th minute here. Let's take a look at the statistics. If we take a look at the statistics, if we take a look at the odds, we are at a 34% chance of a draw. Still a 43% chance of a win. As soon as he enters the box, Sané, it's ARG. Yeah, definitely. I feel like, look, I feel like Sané, I don't know why he's playing. Let me explain. Sané, fine, he scored a goal. That's fine. Okay? He was he was in the right place at the right time. You know how many shots at goal he took? He lover boy of Nagelsmann. Yeah, I guess so, because right now I don't know why he's playing. He shot once at goal at the 2nd minute, and that's it. He created one chance, which was the goal. But then after that, 0 crosses. Shot accuracy 100%. I don't understand. If we go onto the left side though, Wirtz doesn't cross, but Rum does. We have 2 out of 4 crosses here, 2 or 3, in 3 games I think. In 3 games, nah, no way. There's no way. Actually, the game that I watched, the first one he did 0, and then this one he did 0. So I don't think he did 2. Actually, let me go and check the past games. I'm going to tell you that now. As the Germans are on the attack, Musiala gives it onto the left side for Rudiger. Rudiger gives a nice loft pass to Kai Havertz, but Pacho is on him, and nothing can come of that play. If we take a look at the table, let me go into the fixtures. So they beat the Ivory Coast. If I check the lineup, Sané was playing, and Sané crossed. Oh, he crossed 2 times. 2 times against Ivory Coast. That's not bad. Wait. No, that's not right. He crossed two times, but 1 was accurate. So I guess 1 was a good cross and the other one wasn't. So it's a 1 cross. Okay, we're going to say 2 crosses because it says 2 crosses. But the accuracy was not good at all. And then versus Curacao, it's kind of cheated, to be honest, because they won 7-1. Sané, he crossed 0 times. So technically speaking, we actually got 1 cross in. in 3 matches. That's horrible as a winger. You're supposed to be crossing more. That's horrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Maybe. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Okay, so Kai Havertz, wait. Okay, so Kai Havertz comes off. Undaz comes on. Kai Havertz and Kimmich. Kimmich. Undaz is on. Uh-oh. Okay, this. Okay, let's see how he starts playing here. Yeah, Undaf, bro, and Sana is still on. I don't understand why he's still on. Why did he take off Kimmich? Okay, we have Angola. Oh, Andula. I said Angola. I said Andola. Alright, let's go back to the current game that we're having here. And we are on the left side with Angola. And Angola loses it. Tia has possession. Tia is about to throw in. Tia loses it. The Ecuadorians have gained control, bro. And Sané is still on. The fact that Sané is still on, I'm not sure why he is. And where's Undaz gonna play? He's gonna play as a number 9, huh? Denise Undaz as the number 9. We have to see how that goes. Center forward, yeah. Definitely center forward. We have to see how that goes. Okay. Alright, we're with Ta, with Neuer in the back. How much time do we have left? We have 30 minutes left. So this is where it starts to get a little stressful here. Will we get any sort of occasion to score? Now wait, if we look at the table, it doesn't really change much for the Ecuadorians. Oh, we got a shot by the Ecuadorians from about 20 meters out, and the shot is blocked by Neuer. And Andola gives a lofted pass. It gets countered, cleared out by the Germans. They lose it again. The Ecuadorians are here. Gives a back pass, and Pacho is here. Can we get a draw, do you think? Oh yeah, Ecuador has 2 points because they're drawing now. And to be honest, for Germany, it's not bad if they draw. They still finish first, so it doesn't really matter if they draw. It doesn't really matter. But if the Ecuadorians can score, that gives them 4 points, which gives them more chances. So the Ecuadorians are the ones that are going to be pushing more than the Germans, because the Ecuadorians need to score in order to. We got Musiala's out. Ondaz versus 3, shoots, gets blocked. Verts crosses it in, and it is captured by the Ecuadorian goalkeeper. Verts that manages to cross it in to the second post, and the goalkeeper catches it with one hand. Imagine that. Neuer. Oh, what a shot by the Ecuadorian. Control, shoot by Valencia, and And Undaf was present. Yeah, and Undaz was present. He was present. Instantly very useful. Rodriguez comes in. Who comes out? So we have two that come on. Let me see who exactly is coming on for the Ecuadorians. I must reread the names, of course. Alright, the Ecuadorians regain control of the ball. Regain control of the ball. Alright, the Ecuadorians are pushing with Anguilla. Anguilla on the left side. Gives a back pass. Finish also off. And Emcha no way. Mecha also off. Yeah, so Mecha is off for a beer. Kevin Rodriguez is on, and Preciado is on as well. Preciado is on for Franco. No, it looks like we're going to play as three in the back. We're removing Franco. We're putting on Preciado. That's going to play a little bit higher. And then we also brought in Kevin Rodriguez for Valencia. Let's see what can happen. Let's see what can happen here. All right. Free kick for the Ecuadorians. On the left side, 25 meters out. Beautiful cross cleared out by the Germans into Ecuadorian feet. We are back on the left side. We're back on the left side. Fakes it. Wants to give a pass. Doesn't. Gives it to Caicedo. Caicedo to Preciado. Preciado gives it off. We got a nice cross into Neuer's hands, unfortunately. Well, fortunately for the Germans. What are we heading to here? Are we heading to a draw, maybe? Is this going to somehow be a draw? Nothing looks dangerous, but Undaz is on. And when Undaz is on, Undaz scores. So we have to keep that in mind as well. But for now, we are at a 45% chance for a draw. 33.9% probability, not chance, probability for a German win, and a 20.8% probability for an Ecuadorian win. Almost 20 minutes left. What will happen? Throw in for the Germans on the right side. Long throw for was that Sané? Is Musiala still on? Yeah, for Musiala, that completely misses his header. Ecuadorian goalkeeper clears it. Long loft pass. Rodriguez actually managed to control that here, but loses possession because Ta is right on him. We got a through ball by Wirtz. Kai Havertz. So Veit came back and defended that. Now we have, of course, our beloved and favorite water break. We are now at 48.9% chance of a draw, which is not bad. Good pass by Sané. A good pass by Sané against himself. Dude, The hate you have against Sané is just unbelievable, bro. But then again, I agree that he hasn't done anything. Let me look at this. It says that he has still 0 crosses in. I don't feel like he's dangerous. He hasn't created any chances besides the goal, of course. Listen, I really loved him when he came to Bayern, but something at Bayern happened. Okay, what happened at Bayern? I'm listening. I'm all ears. What happened at Bayern? He started to play like this at Bayern. He started to just not cross, to go, like, pretend he's going to attack and then come back. Is that what? I mean, he left, what was it, Manchester City? Was he at City? Was he at City? I think he was at City. Yeah, I think he was at City. He went to Bayern, and then from Bayern to Galatasaray. I'm pretty sure. But I could be wrong. Yeah, losing endless balls, no crossing, and running behind the ball. Yes, as you say. Now, I think that's a big problem, though. When you're a winger, you need to provoke. You need to provoke your left backs, the right backs. You need to actually try to make a difference. Look, Olise does that beautifully. He manages to outpace the left back. Is that his left back? Yeah, he managed to always outpace the left back, right? He always manages to pass. Not always, but he always tries. He always tries. Sané doesn't really try. Sané goes, look, how to say. So here we have one defender, right? And here we have another defender. And so here's Sané, another defender. Here we have Sané, and then here we have the defender. And so Sané, he just goes in. He goes in front of him, and then he stops. And then he goes backwards. So it's really weird how he's playing. It's the weirdest thing. Actually, I can show you on the... Can I show you on that, actually? No, I can't. Can't show you on that. But it's okay. All right, we're back in, it looks like. We're at the 71st minute. Goal kick by the Ecuadorians. What is going to happen here? We got 20 minutes left. So bad, Olise. You know, Olise, I said this before, but with Niagara... There's no way. There's no way that he would bench Olise and put Sané there. There's no way. There's no way. Oh! Oh, yeah. What a mistake by the Germans. Kick... Oh my God. Bad communication between Neuer and Ta. The Ecuadorian gives a back pass to... Who did he give a back pass to? I think he gave a back pass to Rodriguez. Rodriguez shoots, and it is on the right side of the goal. All right, the Germans are going to have to start being careful here. All right, Wirtz comes off, and how do you say his name? I know it's Grotze. Is it Grotze that comes on? Yeah, I don't know why they took off Wirtz. Wirtz was playing a good game. Way better than Gross. G Ross? It's not G Ross, right? Wait. It's Grotze. I think it's Grotze. Gross. Cross may be better for you to pronounce. Cross. But isn't the beat like for... Oh, I'm thinking of... what's the Platz called? It's... I'm thinking of what... I'm thinking of Berlin. Wait, I know what I'm going to do. Wait, we got the Ecuadorians here on the right side. Cuts in, cuts out. Grotze, then? That's how you would say it? Grotz. Oh, I'm going to look... Wait, let me look this up, actually. How is the B sound? Translator. Because I'm pretty sure people are most likely pronouncing this like grob. Something like that. How do you say this? Gross. Ah, it is gross. So it's pronounced gross. Okay, we got the Germans here on the left side. Are we going to get across? We get across in, and there's no one. No one. Stiller fakes it and loses it. This is a goal kick. There is B, no B. We need voice chat. we do need voice chat, huh? But wait, I listened to it on translator, and it says goals. Yeah, goals. Oh, we got the Ecuadorians here, 2 versus 1, and Neuer clears it for Ondonez, we got two Leroy Sané shoots onto the goalkeeper, unfortunately. Nice. Very good shot, Leroy. Very, very good shot there, Leroy Sané. We're at the 76th minute. The XG for Germany is at 0.43. The XG for Ecuador is at 0. Yeah, this is bad. But we got Angulo, that gives it off to Epustinan. Nice loft. Kevin Rodriguez shoots. It gets blocked off by the German defense into a corner kick. Oh my God. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, this isn't looking too hot. But there's no way they lose, right? Sané fakes, shoots. Oh, wow, what a terrible shot. He shoots towards the floor. Uh-oh. Looks like we do have a goal. Wait, do we have a goal here? Do we? Wait, what? What's going on? Do we have a goal? Oh no! Ecuador scores! Plata that comes and destroys the Germans. Oh my days. Plata that comes and scores. Are the wait, I mean, oh my days. Wait, Undaz is still on, I believe. I believe the Germans are going to push now. Nice corner kick. Oh, what happened? Oh, Neuer tries to get the ball. It comes onto him. And the Ecuadorian just puts his foot in slightly. Wait, where's the draw going here? I'm looking at the draw. We're at 20.5% for the draw still. So the draw is not out of the question here. The draw is still at a 20.7. Let's see how the Germans come back into this. Oh no, no, clump fun. Did you go for Germany or the draw? Uh-oh. Angulo on the left side. The Germans clear it. Wait, it's not over yet, okay? It's only the 78th minute. Let's not lose complete hope here. I saw the draw with the penalty decision. Oh, true. And you went Germany. Oh no. Oh no. Will the Germans? Oh no. Yeah, a German win here seems pretty hard. I don't think it's gonna happen. But we can still maybe get a draw? Maybe? Depending? Because there was an okay chance for Sané. Angulo on the floor. But the Germans don't care. $50. Oh no. All right, let's see if the Germans can do anything. We're changing plays here. The Ecuadorians managed to intercept it. We got a 4 versus 4, but we got a big sprint from the Germans to come. We got a through ball, and Neuer is here to save the day. Whew. Okay. Let's see what can happen here. Let's see what can happen. Can the Germans manage to score a goal or not? Can the Germans manage? Can the Germans score a goal to equalize? At least equalize. If we look at the... Okay, so this was very important for... And this is what I was saying. Is that the Germans, no matter what, they're going to finish first. Well, yeah, they're going to finish first no matter what. Ecuador needed to score to at least have 4 points to be assured to go into the round of 32. So with this win against Germany, they do go to the round of 32. With 4 points, I'm pretty sure they do. Because it's the best 8 teams out of 12. And if we look at the other groups... Let me look at the other groups. Pacho goes back onto the right side. Now, the Ecuadorians now really need to hold this. They need to hold this in order for it to work. Uh-oh, they're risking it here, the Ecuadorians. They really need to start just playing simply and not risking it. Alright, the Ecuadorians clear it. So if we look at the other groups, so Group A... Ooh, wait, I clicked on something here. No, okay, so Group A, 3 points for South Korea. And actually, South Korea is going to face off Canada, the Group B. Uh-oh, the Ecuadorians here. Ecuadorians here are on another counter. We're inside the box on the right side. A driven pass doesn't connect. And it is... okay, so Group C, 3 points. 4 points for Bosnia. 4 points for Bosnia. So Bosnia gets through. I'm talking only about the number 3 spots. So Ecuador has 4 points. Yeah, so Ecuador, if they manage to hold this, they're guaranteed to go to the round of... Yeah, the best... Okay, Ecuador is number 1 in the best 3rd place teams. So Ecuador, Bosnia, Sweden, Croatia, South Korea, Algeria, Paraguay, Scotland, Cape Verde, imagine that. Belgium, DR Congo, and Senegal. Those are the best. But the thing is, most of these teams haven't played their last match. So Sweden, Yeah, they haven't. But with 4 points, I'm pretty sure they will finish. They will finish, no problem. They will finish as the best third place teams, so they will go on. You also know what? If Germany doesn't score, all the no betters on my market are... Wait, you made a market? Wait, let me see the market that you made. Let me check that out. All the no betters? Let me check that. Let me check the market that you made. Alright, there's only 10 minutes left here. Base is now back up and running up. And expect another hour or two of slowness. Okay. Alright, perfect. Brazil would have 2 goals plus most goals. Okay, our deposits and withdrawal were affected by the base network outage. Alright, so things will come up nice and slowly for the base. Let me check the markets that you made. Did you make a market? Which market did you make? Clump Fuss. Brazil lead over Germany. Oh, wait. Will Brazil lead all-time World Cup goals by 2 by the end of... No. Wait, so you're going to make a lot off this, no? Because it's going to be a yes, maybe? Wait. Total World Cup goals for Brazil and Germany. 2-0 for Ivory Coast, by the way, against Curacao. So Brazil finished on top. Germany right behind with... Oh, wait. Will Brazil lead all-time by +2 by the end of the group stage? No. But it is a yes. Germany overtake Brazil. That was 1 week ago. 39. Where can we get this stat live? Brazil would have most goals. Germany needs 1 goal, but most bets on no, I think. Most bets are on no. Yeah, look, most bets are on no. It's 74% no. 74% no. So that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Okay, wait. We do have a foul here. A very nice foul on the right side of the pitch for the Germans. What will this free kick lead up to? Let's see. Let's see. If they score, it's very bad for... Ooh, get cleared out. The Ecuadorians are holding up. We have 3 minutes left. Corner kick for the Germans. So it is a no at 74%, by the way. Look. Oh, yeah, the resolution. Good. So the resolution... FIFA tournament's highest goals. Okay, let's check this out. Good point. I was looking for the link and I should have just checked the resolutions. Good point there. Very good point. Let's see. Oh, it says Brazil's at 237. That's not right. Because of the 7-1 Curacao win. So that's not right. Let's see the standings. Mexico, USA. No, but that's the standings. All right, you know what? We're going to add up the goals here. So we have Brazil scored goal. Wait, what is this? Goal. Okay, so goal 4 is 7. So the Brazil scored 7, and the Germans scored 10. Oh, the Ecuadorians are having a hard time in their box here. They clear it, 89th minute. Okay, so we have 10. So if we take the 10 and we add it, we're at 242 for the Germans. And for the Brazilians, we are at, let me make sure. And for the Brazilians, we are at a 7. So if it's 7, 3 and 4, so 34. So it is a +2 already if they don't score. Will lead. Okay, so it's already +2. So if Germany doesn't score, that it's lost. And you're gonna make, you should make quite a bit off this, no? You should make like 20 or 30 bucks off this. Let me check the activity. Sold, bought, no. Wow, everyone thought that Germany would, oh my. You're going to make good money off this one. You're going to make good monies off this one. Not bad. All right, we have 7 minutes left. All right, the Germans are on the right side. The Ecuadorians are completely boxed into their own half. They're looking really to protect this score. This score guarantees them a spot in the cross in by the Germans. It's cleared out by the Ecuadorians into a German feet. We are on the right side with the Germans. We're going to get a cross in. It is countered. So this victory guarantees them a spot in the round of 32. But now the Germans are pushing really, really hard. They don't want to lose this match. And the Ecuadorians here maybe on a counterattack, it looks like. Counterattack by the Ecuadorians. Counterattack by the Ecuadorians. We still have 5 minutes left. And the Germans are pushing really, really hard. The Germans are pushing really, really hard on this one. But the German victory is now at 0.4%, obviously. So not much chance there. German cross headed out by the Ecuadorians. They just need to defend this. They just need to defend this. That's all they need to do. They just need to defend it. They just need to defend this. That's all they need to do. Can they manage to defend it or not? The Germans are in. Shot, and it's right outside. Right outside of the goal. Alright, cleared up by the Ecuadorians again. We still have 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left. Cleared out again. My god, what stress. What stress for the Ecuadorians here. Big stress here by the Ecuadorians. Are they going to manage or they're not going to manage? 'Tis the question that we are asking ourselves here. Will they manage? We have 4 minutes left, which is more than enough time. Oh. No, we're still good. We're still good. All right, we're still good here. Wow. And you were saying a draw? Oh, clump. Oh, clump. Well, hey, a draw is still possible. A draw is more than possible here. With Rudiger on the right side. It is a throw-in for the Ecuadorians. The Ecuadorians are all standing, and they're just waiting to celebrate because they know that if they win this, they will be going on to the round of 32 if they win this. So that's important to note. Okay, who's the match between? Who are they going to maybe play against? They should be playing against in the next one versus wait. Versus third SB. Who's that gonna be? Let me just make sure who that is. Third ABCDF. They're gonna play the third spot from the ABCDEF, but who they play against? Football provides the covers of. All right, there's still 2 minutes left here. The Ecuadorians are literally stressing to the max. They are stressing to the max, the Ecuadorians. What will happen? Let's see. Let's see. We're still looking good. Uh-oh. Oh, we got a foul here by the Germans on the Ecuadorian. We are on the left side. This is... It looks like we're basically at the end of the game. Well, clump. Well, clump. Deposit 2. Oh, okay, wait, he closed it. He closed that again. Bet. No. And it is over. And it is over for the Ecuadorians, who all invade the pitch. And they're just too happy that they beat the Germans. What? Wow. Wow. Wow, Klumpfuss. Wow, expected a bit more, at least a draw. I did expect a draw, too. I'm not going to lie to you. I did expect a draw. We did not get the draw. We got an Ecuadorian goal on a corner kick by the toe. But anyway, thank you so much, Clumpy, for joining me today. I will catch you tomorrow for another stream. This one was pretty good. I didn't have any issues beside the chat connecting and reconnecting. That I did not expect. So I will look into that tomorrow. Always having, great issues and whatnot. But yeah, sounds good. I will catch you on the next one, Mr. Clumpy. Have a good one. Take care, boys and girls. Ecuadorian victory. Surprising. Very surprising. No, tomorrow in the news, they screw Nagelsmann. See ya. I'll see you tomorrow, my dude. 2-1 for the Ecuadorians versus Germany. Actually, let me take a look at the stats here. The stats, I don't even think Oh, actually, Ecuador was at a 1.51 expected goal. So it is a, I guess, deserved victory for the Ecuadorians. They did give it all. We'll say it's a deserved goal. The Ecuadorian supporters are crying. This is all great. Thank you very much. I will catch you on the next one, Mr. Clumpy. Peace out. Whoa. Peace out. Take care. And I'll catch you tomorrow for the... Let me just make sure that I am looking at the right match here. I will catch... Oh, wait. Yeah, I will catch you tomorrow for the Croatia versus Ghana. Oh, it depends, actually, because it is pretty late. We'll see. Maybe Croatia versus Ghana is what we'll be doing. But if not, after that, we have South Africa versus Canada, which is the round of 32. This is on Sunday. But then there's still Ghana versus Croatia. So we're going to have the round of 32 first match on Sunday, and we'll have the last matches for Group L, K, and J on Sunday as well. And then after that, we're all in the round of 32. Brazil will be playing on Monday versus 2F. Let me just look at that. Let me go in the sources that you had. So 2F, they'll play against 2F. 2F would be Japan if Japan stays number 2. Though the Netherlands are, I mean, this Group F is totally, it can totally change. Sweden can finish on top. Japan can finish on top. The Netherlands can finish on top. We'll see exactly what happens. But anyway, I'll catch you on the next one, Mr. Clumpy. Have a good